So, random musing moment about left brain and right brain thinking. I was just having a thought that I would like to explore what if possibilities. So, what if instead of recording something into an external device, what if our thoughts could be recorded straight from the source of us thinking about them? What if they happen that way? Because then we wouldn't have to run them through a filter where they are analyzed and everything comes from. And I was thinking that maybe that's a little bit like a myopic moment. And I am sure that you'll hear me talk more about alcoholic myopia, or maybe you have a meditative myopia. Anything that allows you to get out of your own way and into the moment of pure enjoyment. So what if we had a tape recorder? Tape recorder, who uses the word tape recorder? Apparently I do. So what if we had a tape recorder inside that was recording the amazing thoughts that we were having, and we didn't have to send them through that processing system? I bet that we'd get a little bit of our ego out of the way. Because when we can speak, talk, think, live, and feel from the right brain side of things, then we're not running those through the opposite filter. So if I could spend more time in my right brain, and I could get out of that loop of analysis that comes from my left brain, because I do know that I am slightly more left-brained on certain topics and in certain feelings and situations than I am in my right brain. If I could just bypass that loop, I could take my ego out of so many things. I could render that balance sheet useless and obsolete and live in this blissful moment of things just being awesome, and I'd be better off for it. So what if we could turn off that tape in our head that says that we have to run it through the analyzer? What if we could get it as it comes straight from the source of our thought? Or what if we could express it without needing to run it through there? I think that's probably what a lot of artists and musicians and anyone else who's ever been in that moment of flow would talk about. When you reach that point, things must not matter anymore. I reach some of those points when I'm talking and sharing with you. If you were looking at my face when I was speaking, you would probably see a whole lot more right brain influence happening in those moments where everything seems to flow than left brain. And if you know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to face reading and the ability for any of us to understand the source of someone's thought when they're speaking, thinking, or just in a state of being. If I watched myself on a video and I was in one of those myopic moments where everything is flowing without running through the analyzing part of things, you would see that reflected in my face. So that's a pretty cool thing. Until next time.